Hey folks, it's Studio 4.8 coming at you today with a video about curb appeal. It's that time of year. Some sellers are getting ready to come to the market, and we want to get across to you just a few items that we think a lot of folks overlook when they get their homes ready to bring to the market, because curb appeal is a huge factor. You can never make another first impression. Right, Jeffrey?
Right. Were my props a giveaway, Todd?
Well, they helped.
No, it's too true. We all know from having buyers in our cars, when you pull up to a house, the buyer's already starting to assess things. So we wanted to talk a little bit about some of the things that are maybe obvious to everyone, maybe not so obvious to everyone. I'm going to talk just a quick minute about the gardening part. We all know that mulch sets a really nice table. It's a beautiful blanket to put out. So you're going to want to do that. You want the grass cut. You want the edges also done after you cut the grass. Bright flowers when you're in a spring climate, that's great. It really pops. One of the things I find that people don't routinely recognize are hedgerows, hedges in front of the house. We all know we've got them, boxwoods used, they kind of stick up, and oftentimes they come up halfway up the window. This is not what you want. What you want to do is you want to trim those back to just below the lower sill of the window. And why this is especially important is the higher your house sits up, the shorter it looks, because the hedges will start to creep up in front of the window. It's also not the best thing to look out at from the vantage point on the inside. So get your hedge trimmer, get your pruners, and get those hedgerows down.
Those hedges cut down on light coming into your home, which not only doesn't look good from the inside, but it's not going to help you for photos. So make sure you have it done for that. What also can help are screens. Window screens cut down on the amount of light coming into your home. From the outside, your bright, beautiful, shiny windows can look kind of matte and a little dingy if the screen's not perfectly new and clean. So just get them out of there. Get rid of the window screens. Clean up the windows. Everything's going to look a lot brighter from the inside, from the outside. It's going to help your home look a little bit more attractive. Same thing goes for any kind of outside lighting features that you have. If you've got sconces or anything else out in front of the garage, next to the front door, make sure they're clean. Make sure you've got new matching light bulbs in them so that it all just looks like it.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Sometimes we overlook these as homeowners. You stop seeing your house the way a buyer might see it. So a piece of advice is to drive up to your home, try to see it from a new perspective or perspective of a purchaser. Walk around the outside, walk up to the front door. Does your front door need paint? Do you need to replace some hardware that maybe doesn't open very easily or is flaking or peeling? Do you need a new doormat? Just these little details. Get the cobwebs out. Get the bird's nest down. Walk around to the back of the house. What is a buyer going to see when they get out there? Are they going to see toys scattered all over the place? Are they going to see garden tools rotting under your deck, old piles of wood? Just, again, see that fresh perspective. You want to stage the exterior of your home no less than you would the interior of your home.
Absolutely. And so when folks are approaching that front door and they're coming from the street, they're coming from the driveway up to the front door, let's take a look at those gutters. Like gutter gardens, they're not in vogue. I don't know that they ever have been. So let's make sure that, like in the springtime and in the fall, the trees are giving off a whole bunch of stuff, seedlings and flower petals and stuff like that. Let's make sure that our gutters don't hold on to those items. Get someone up there either with a power hose or someone on a ladder to scoop all that stuff out and just get it out of there. Makes it nice and clean. Again, the idea here is that first impression is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's a reflection of what folks are going to experience once they come inside your home, right?
Right.
Well, this is Studio 4.8, just with a few reminders to folks that are thinking about getting their homes ready for sale. Curb appeal is a huge point. We wanted to highlight some of the topics that folks might overlook just because we live in our homes and we don't necessarily see these items. My name's Todd Waller.
I'm Jeffrey Post.
And I think Sarah's muted, but that is Sarah Maddock. I'm Dave. And if you've got questions about any of this or any of these services we've talked about, if you want a recommendation, we've been working with local professionals on this stuff for years. So give us a call. We'd be happy to send you a couple of names.
Take it easy.